am pretty tough, and I don't like weakness. And that doesn't mean vulnerability or emotion, but I'm pretty brave. I'm pretty willing to do just about anything once. And people that say they won't do something because they're scared, men or women, when they say that to me, I'm just rolling my eyes like, I don't want to deal with people that live their life based on fear and not doing things because they're afraid.
Hey, you came to the hovel.
It's true, and believe me, I had good cause
After
to be
reading
fearful.
the Wikipedia page.
I had good cause to be fearful.
What was the most scary thing?
You starred in your own porn film.
Yeah, is that scary?
Well, not scary, but I don't know that I've talked to many other people. Actually, I did just meet you're actually the second porn star in 1 week that I've talked to.
Yeah, Ron Jeremy?
No, I met a girl porn star.
Which one?
Sasha Grey.
Oh, I know her.
Of course you do, at the Christmas party, or holiday party for the magazine I write for, she was there. So, I guess I'm getting used to it.
We've morally desensitized you.
Apparently.
Would you be offended if a guy came to a date without reading your Facebook profile? Is that like coming to a job interview without knowing anything about the company?
It's not at all. I would be grateful if they hadn't seen my Facebook profile.
Do you always Google a guy before you go out with him?
Not right away.
How long do you wait? 3 hours?
I guess if I like them after once or twice, yeah, you're gonna end up Googling them.
Google's my enemy.
Is that the real answer to the earlier question about your dating issues? Is that the problem? Google?
Well, I've certainly made it difficult for myself. I'll just say it's been a bohemian life, to use one of your words.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you need to go to a place that's completely off the grid, not on the internet, and date there?
No, I mean, there's still plenty of women I'll go out with, so it's not... I mean, it narrows the pool somewhat.
Yeah.
It's kind of like writing a dating blog.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't think this is a permanent position. I think beyond a year, I probably won't do it.
Would your parents be more offended if you started in your own porn film or you continued writing your dating blog?
My parents were the type of people that when we had the sex talk, they basically just said, don't do it till you're over 30, and left. So I think the porn situation would be on a scale
Would be worse than the dating blog?
Oh, by so much. Honestly, I know this is going to sound implausible, but I genuinely think that my parents, speaking of sitting Shiva, when I started writing this blog, are in mourning over the fact that I'm not a virgin. Like, they finally dawned on them that I might not be a virgin. They no longer have plausible deniability, and it's,
Is that the most difficult part of your dating blog for them?
sex.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do they fear that it will reduce the pool of available men for you?
They haven't said that to me. I think they trust me to some degree with my writing choices, but they're also, they're more nervous that, I won't be able to find a law job and writing myself out of a chance at working as a
You
lawyer.
think the blogging,
Well, you said, how often do you wait to Google someone? If someone Googles me when I just don't know. I used to be really strict about the privacy settings on Facebook, and I still am to some degree. I block. I really use those settings actively and keep people on certain lists without access. Yeah. Yes. None of which I've slept with.
No, you're like a saint. You're like Mother Teresa. Mother Teresa of the Jews.
God. But as I began to use Facebook more professionally, and I sort of had to let that go. So now I'm just trying not to put up anything too embarrassing. But I'm having this big dilemma. I'll give you an example. I hope this doesn't offend you. People don't say that.
Movie,
Not
yeah.
that many people say that to you, I'm sure.
I directed a porn movie. It's
Okay.
pretty hard to offend me.
This isn't a sexual thing. This is a religion thing. This year, my roommate and I threw just last week, instead of a holiday party, we threw a Bible party where everyone comes dressed as their
Favorite biblical character.
Yeah. Because we decided the holidays were too commercial,
Yeah.
and we wanted to bring religion back. So we had a lot of religious paraphernalia to decorate, and we served manna from heaven, and we got dressed up, and we hung the kitschiest, religious things we could find. So I'd really like to blog about it and post the pictures to Facebook, but I'm feeling reluctant because I'm paid by the Jewish Journal.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want them to be offended. But I'm also I have lots of stories from there that, it's hard to explain why you're talking to someone who dressed like Moses without explaining that I had a Bible party.
Well, what were you dressed as? Tamara?
The golden calf.
That's interesting. I think I'd like to see that photo.
Yeah, I probably will succumb to posting that, but I was thinking of going as the burning bush, but I definitely wasn't going to post those. So you're lucky I switched to the golden calf.
Yeah, that's this week's flash of the burning bush. I was talking about it on my Facebook, and someone says there's an ointment for that. What's more important to you, your career as a writer or your career as a lawyer?
Writer. I want to be a writer.
Yeah.
I almost got a master's in screenwriting instead of going to law school, but they don't give scholarships, and law school does.
What's more important to you, marriage or career?
Family, and thereby marriage.
Yeah.
Family.
You want to wait till you get married before you start a family?
I do. I want to. Family's the most important thing to me.
Yeah.
And it's the most fulfilling and the most rewarding thing. No blog post could supplant that. That doesn't mean my career is not important, and I plan on pursuing a career also. But, yeah, I would move for family. I would take a break for family.
Yeah. Let me see what questions I might have missed here. Staying friends with the ex, how has that served you?
Well, it depends which ex.
So sometimes it's been good and sometimes not so.
Yeah. The one that broke my heart,
Yeah.
never be friends with. The ones that you sort of date, it's actually kind of nice to be able to settle into a friendship with them. And I feel like once you've sort of dated, sometimes you can get that out of the way, like you've explored that mutual attraction, both found out you're not right for each other, and then you actually have like similar interests or, groups of friends that could get together, and
Right.
once they sort of become an ex, they often become better friends, or can be.
Have you ever had a boyfriend who was concerned with the number of exes in your life?
Yes.
And how did you deal with that?
The number was so low it didn't matter at the time. I really bristle at being asked that, just because.
Being asked to cut off contact with exes?
Yeah. I just think you should be able to trust the person you're with to make those decisions. And I like to think that I would never there's social situations that you say no to not put yourself in awkward positions when you're in a relationship. And I made those. I was a good girlfriend, and I would expect that the person I would be with would also make those same decisions. So I don't think I would ask.
You haven't asked any of your boyfriends to cut off contacts with their ex-girlfriends?
No. I've definitely commented on how ugly and fat they were. But no.
But yeah. That bothers you, doesn't it? Because he was with this ugly fat girl and now he's with you.
Right.
What does that say about you?
Oh, yes. But it's a double-edged sword. and yeah, I mean, because you don't want